Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. But although the land is peaceful, for some, freedom is a far-gone memory. Specter Knight, servant to the Enchantress, has been given a harrowing task. He must recruit a group of knights and form an invincible order. With each member gathered, a treasured keepsake grows in power. An artifact that can restore his humanity, but only when his task is complete. Now, he leaves the confines of the Tower of Fate. It's time for the Reaper to pursue his quarry. Welcome to Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, Specter of Torment. We can just stay here. You can just stay here. I wanna... You might notice immediately, this stage is different than the normal plane stages. Not only is that different, but our character is fucking badass, dude! However, we do not have the ability to hop or to pogo on anything. We have our basic swing. Not only do we have a basic swing, but we have something else. The ability to run up walls and to wall jump. Ah! Welcome to the best game of one of the best games of all time. You know what we can do as well? We can scythe dash. This game is so different than base Shovel Knight or Plague of Shadows. If you just look in the fucking background, this entire game is a twilight. It is an eclipse. It is stunning. The music in every stage is different. The way that the stages actually play is different. They're not the same fucking stages anymore. They're all different. Oh, I love this game. You might notice as well, our collectible that was the cipher coins is not there. Instead, we have been replaced with red skulls. These are things that we will have to find, and one that we can find right here. Our very first red skull. By jumping up, grabbing a little bit of a wall bounce, we can do that. Now, you might have just seen me do it, but the only way to break these dirt blocks, considering we don't have a pogo attack, is by jumping on them. Our knight is a very, very heavy specter. Don't really know how that works, because we are dead. We are a ghost, but... Okay. Specter Knight's design in this. Oh my god, this Reaper. I love the Reaper, dude. I love the Reaper so much. Now, you might be wondering what this lamppost is here for. Lampposts are one of the main traversal objects in this game. Not only were they useful in both Shovel Knight as a way of pogoing across, in this game they are going to be the main way of movement. They are going to be placed around for you to do a scythe dash across. Why do I need a scythe dash if I can just wall climb here? You cannot wall climb any platform that does not have a rocky texture. That's not actually entirely true, but a lot of walls cannot be wall climbed. However, wall climbing is so fucking fun! Now you might notice at the top of the screen that there are two new stats, Darkness and Will. Instead of power and magic, we have Darkness and Will. Oh, yes. Will is our health. It's the exact same thing. But darkness is our magic. It's the exact same thing. It's literally the exact same thing. When we do a scythe dash on an enemy and land on them, more often than not, you will bounce on the enemy. If they are a small enemy, however, you will not bounce on them. Instead, you will simply dash right through it. Like if I do it against this person, I'll bounce through, but if it kills them, I will go through. The slimes, because they die in 2 hits, you will be able to bounce off, and then if you do it again, you fall off. I love Specter Knight so much, bro. I love Specter. It's so fucking cool, man. I spent 8 minutes trying through the intro well. I slept maybe 4 hours last night, and then I streamed Fall Guys for 2 hours this morning. So my voice was not in the best condition to try that intro, and so I'm like, all right, you know what? Good is enough. Good is enough. It's enough. It's enough for me. It's enough for me. I just, I love this game so much, bro. It's such a good fucking game, and I know I said the stages are completely different. They're really not. They are mechanically and layout-wise mostly still the same stages. But there are some very noticeable differences. For example, we're taking the entire game almost in the nighttime. And the water is darker, and that makes it better to look at. It's not as painful on my eyes, which is one of the other things. But, Plague Knight. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I swear, I didn't mean it, Specty. I didn't mean it, Specter. Specty, I didn't mean it, I promise. You're the only one for me. You're the only knight that I love. Oh my god. The music in Specter Knight is euphoric to me, dude. Just the lower midis. Oh. This entire series is gonna be me coming while talking about fucking Specter Knight and just an aspect of it I love. But look at this edgy fucking bastard. Instead of just being a ghoul, he looks more like a knight. He looks cooler, more human almost in a sense. It's just awesome. Like, this weird shadowed head hiding beneath the hood. You wonder what it could be rather than just seeing, oh, he is a ghost. I love Specter Knight so much. Now, at our left here, you might notice a little green container thing. We're playing Metroid now, bitches. Consume the flame. This is a willful wisp. It prolongs your undeath by increasing the maximum will you have. This is how we upgrade our hearts in Specter Knight. In Shovel Knight, we had to speak with the gastronomer after we picked up meal tickets, whether from progressing the game or from buying them from the Gotician. In Plague Knight, Mona gave them to us as we progressed through the story. However, the hearts in Specter Knight will be found in every stage. But that's not entirely true. There is an equivalent to that found in every stage. The hearts themselves are not found in every stage. And I'll explain what I mean as we head into King Knight's level in a little bit. But yeah, dude, yeah. Everything I am, everything that is this video game. I love Specter Knight, and I'm probably getting every red skull. It is not a hard challenge, I'll be honest. Wall jumping and shit? Yes. Now, you might have heard or you might have heard me say, or read, whatever you prefer to consume the media as, at the beginning of this video, that we are in the Tower of Fate for the most part. We are venturing out from the Tower of Fate, specifically, is what I meant to say. I just had a stroke. That is very true. Our scythe, which you might have just noticed, can actually attack multiple enemies at once. And I love that. I mean, the shovel could as well, and so could the bombs, but I love how it feels when you line up two enemies and just slash through them. Oh, euphoria. Just euphoria, man. It is ecstasy. This is one of the best feeling video games I've ever played in my life, if not genuinely the best feeling video game I've ever played in my life. And I said it through the entirety of Shovel Knight and Play that. I'm like, I love these games, but they do not compare. They do not compare to Specter Knight. Specter Knight is a 10 out of 10. Shovel Knight and Plague Knight are 10 out of 10 video games. But to then say that this game is a 10 out of 10 as well, it doesn't really get across how good this video game is. Compared to Plague Knight and Shovel Knight, those two are 1 or 2s out of 10s for this to be a 10 out of 10. This game is so fucking good. I have put hundreds of hours into specifically this over and over. At least once a year I replay the game in its entirety because of how fucking phenomenal it is. You can hear how loud I am because I love this video game, and I am going to be enthusiastic, and I am going to be loud, and I am going to be excited. And if that's not something for you, all good, no worries at all. I apologize if my overbearingness and absolute undying and unyielding love for this game was a bit too strong for you. No hard feelings, absolutely no bad emotions taken whatsoever from my side of things. Thank you for watching this far anyways. But brothers and sisters of the Specter man, we know what time it is because we got a piece of undead turkey meat, which I didn't show off, which is a little bit sad. We don't have chickens because we're dead. We instead eat their carcasses, which is horrifying. But there was food and a checkpoint. We all know what that means. It's time for a boss. Also, you'll notice we have 10 red skulls. Just about every level in the game has 10 red skulls. I don't believe that's consistent across all of them. I could be very incorrect about that. We will see. Halt! These foul lands are no place for commoners. Turn back, whoever you are. See? He doesn't know who we are. Fool. I've come here for you. You will kneel before me, bow before the enchantress, and join her order. Your cutting words are no match for my cutting blows. I'll teach you a lesson in humility. On guard. And see, look, he doesn't have 6 health here. What? Black Knight has a steed? Come, Terrapin, my shelled steed. That is his rhinoceros. What? I don't know what combination of animals it is, but it's a turtleoceros. We can bounce off of this man. And we took damage. I'm so mad. We could have had a damageless stage, but no. I had to see an attack that I've never seen because I've never let him hit Terrapin before. I've literally never let it happen. I didn't know that Terrapin could shoot out blast. I knew he could. I didn't know Terrapin could. But also, what a thematic fucking thing. It's kinda lame, but also really cool. But look at this shit, man. We get whole new boss fights and everything. It's so fucking cool, man. But I'm not. I refuse. With Specter Knight, I love just climbing up walls. It's really dumb. I take one single hit this entire stage. I'm pissed. It's really stupid, but I will often and often again just fucking run up a wall instead of finishing the boss fight because it's just funny watching the enemy stay there dead on the ground. That fighting style. Could it be? Donovan? But you were claimed by the tower. The tower grows in power each moment. The enchantress has plans for you and will grant you what you desire. I won't be led astray. You standing before me means there's hope for the one I seek. I'm glad you're safe, Donovan. But keep your distance. The Donovan I knew would know better than to pursue me further. You will die, fool. You already lost. You did one hit to me. You think I won't defeat you right now? When I say that I'm the best Specter Knight player in the world, I haven't said that yet, actually. I'm the best Specter Knight player in the world. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But first, you cut off the fucking music, you bitch. I was listening to that. You know how much pleasure I get from the... You know how much pleasure I get? Fuck you. You're actually evil. I actually consider you a villain now. What the hell is wrong with you? So, you've returned. I assume Black Knight has joined our ranks? Neither words nor sight had any effect. The fool persists in some fruitless quest. Indeed, it seems I am dealing with only fools here. Was I a fool to trust you? Tarry here no longer, and for your sake, pray that the others are less obstinate. Bring me the knights immediately. As the servant of the enchantress, we can do naught but loom on the tower's edge. I mean, we can jump off. But I don't want to. Hey, look, it's a Red Skull guy. Can I collect you? No. What do you have for me, sir? This is Red. My beloved, my betrothed, my heart breaks. For Red Skull lies misplaced. Oh, to see her crimson face once more. If you should happen upon a Red Skull, even 100 of them, then I beg you, please, bring them all to me. In a past life, I hunted curios, but I'd trade them all away just to see my love again. Surely this would interest you. This is how we unlock relics in this game, or artifacts. But in this game, they're called curios, which is why in episode 1 of Shovel Knight Treasure Trove Shovel of Hope, I call them curios. Because I have put hundreds of hours into exclusively Specter Knight. So shut up. we are going to grab ourselves our very first curio, and that is going to be the Dread Talon, which allows us to unleash a powerful close-range strike. Why am I picking this over the Will Skull or the Throwing Sickle? Well, the Throwing Sickle launches a boomeranging blade directly in a line across from us. The Will Skull allows you to clutch this skull to regain will. I love the Dread Talon, and it's good for momentum and for making it onto platforms you probably shouldn't. So, very good. This curio is well guarded. While I can lead you there, you'll have to battle your way out. You notice in the background, Red just has a lot of skulls. He's really been searching for his beloved. It would seem that a curse has been placed here. I'm afraid your scythe will be of no use. Why is that, you ask? Sorry, but that's an ancient skeleton secret. We'll regroup ahead, so tread carefully. We must escape. The curio stages of Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, Specter of Torment, will not allow you to use your scythe. Some of them, I believe, do, but for the most part, you cannot. And that includes scythe dashes. You get crippled. You cannot swing it. A curse has been placed upon you. By obtaining this curio, we can press our button to unleash a powerful close-range strike. And this is an attack. Oh, and it's a good one. This is how we use magic. Some of this game will have lanterns or candles. These candles will have darkness orbs floating around them. By being close enough to them and having enough room in our darkness meter, the candle will let the flames flow to us, refilling our darkness slightly depending on the amount of flame earned. It is a fantastic system, and I love it. But there are clearly secrets in this stage that we must achieve, and by that I mean there was one, and now there's a wisdom. So if we just wait a second, we'll use our Dread Talon to knock him out, and this is a fantastic momentum boost. So if you're just at the edge of a platform in the air, and you think you're not going to make it, Dread Talon can very often be the reason that you do make a jump. Excellent. Away we go. My noise. Yes! Yes! I love this game. That curio is no mere bauble. Use it wisely. And the skull of his beloved isn't here, so those 10 skulls, or 8, we spent 8, are getting thrown right into the pile. And we can see he's even carved out a place with roses and flowers over the tomb where his wife lays. He just needs to find her head. Isn't that... I love this fucking stage, bro. I love this area so much. What in the fuck? There's a red skull down here and some money! Hello? These creatures are gathering around a vessel marked with a cloak. Perhaps I'll make an offering. Offer 800 gold? Yes! The vessel can hold far more than this pittance, but it's a start. These creatures are marked... We'll offer another 800 gold. Almost there. The vessel is nearly full. We'll see where it lands. Let's offer another 800 gold for a total of 2,400. Soot sprites love them some shinies. State your business, abomination. Who are you? We are money. We like your gold. We like your cloak. Touch it. New powers, yes. We cloak you in darkness. This is how we obtain armor. Everything you could possibly want in this game is done in the Tower of Fate. Now we have the Hobgoblin armor. Sorry, the Green Goblin armor. Venom is just gray and black. The Hobgoblin armor. Another Hobgoblin armor. And another Hobgoblin armor. I love Specter Knight. Who are you? You are Missy. Did you know Missy is a spider girl? And she actually used to be an actual spider. I really cannot recommend it enough that you play this game yourself. But seriously, dude, look up the art. I love Missy so much. Oh, hey, Specty. Welcome back. If you ever miss any Wisp traps, I can summon their contents here. But, you know, supplies. I need gold. It isn't cheap to summon a wisp, whether it's for will or darkness. Missy, did you just spoil something? I've got nothing to sell you. You're so meticulous, Specty. But maybe I can still help. Let's see. Darkness wisps are in Clockwork Tower, Explodatorium, or the Lich Yard. Any other new place and you'll find a willful wisp. How dare you spoil that? But that's right, you heard it here first. Not every stage has a willful wisp to increase health. Some of them, specifically 3 of them, have a darkness wisp to increase your maximum darkness. Yes, sir. I love this game. This tower is kind of big. We can actually talk to each of the enemies in here. Oh, it's you. I saw you slicing and dicing through the plains earlier. Wow, round the juice on me. And you might have noticed there was a saving icon. That is because there is a feat in this game that requires you to talk to every person you can talk to within the Tower of Fate. That will be done in this series. It sure is drafty. Oh God, my voice just died. It sure is drafty in here. Actually, let's give emoji. It sure is drafty in here, but still I carry on. Just a joke, you know, while scavenging for customers. I highly recommend you talk to everyone because the dialogue is good. The dialogue is so good. I'm waiting for one more person to appear because there was a Liquid Samurai, but it seems like he has decided not to make an appearance, so we'll leave it for now. Ooh, another thing. I almost had your name. Oh, and I just instantly picked up a red skull. You can also kind of just go up the walls in case you like wall climbing a lot. Oh, cool, the gold armor. Hey, pal. I can't believe it. I get to serve the Enchantress. I'm getting fired up just thinking about it. Maybe I should come up with a new special move. Something to stand out from all those boring gold armors in Pridemore. Well, my friend, if you want a new special move, maybe I can help you out with that. If you notice above us, there are 2 lanterns, except the one on the right is colored differently. Well, let's head on up to it. Hi, Lily. Hello. By slicing through this lantern, we can break it open, and the contents inside, and its darkness shall change our friend. Whoa. This is awesome. I could perform lots of sword stabs in armor like this. I'm gonna put in a transfer to the Lost City immediately. That's right. We have just given our friend a new job. Yep. Okay. Well, there's these pink balls over here, so let's drop one down, I suppose. Okay. I can do it. By taking the pink balls and launching them over, little buddy's gonna be happy. Look at little buddy. What a little guy. We can play fetch with the little guy. He's a yipper. Look at the little dude. I love this little guy. Watch what he does. Watch what he does. Watch what he does. He gets so excited, and then you throw it to him, and he catches it and plays with it. I love him. I love him. I love Yepper so much. He's the fucking cutest dude. Look at the little guy. Oh, he's so sweet. By smacking the fuck out of this mirror, we can meet our witchy friend. Brine blight and fires bright. Your feats are laid bare to my all-knowing sight. Perpetio Ascensius. 66 is the number of walls you scaled. Morbidam retrona. The number of times you've fallen in battle is 0. Chronological. The total time you spent adventuring is 24 minutes and 1 second. Incisium antecedum. The number of dash slashes you've done is 149. Clearly this is powerful sorcery. Thank you, bewitched mirror. I'm not a mirror. No, it's a scrying glass that allows her to see through. Now, we didn't talk to you yet, so who are you? Well, I don't have that kind of money yet. I mean, I do, but you know what? Sure, I'll give you some money. We'll do that. It can hold far more money, so we'll offer another 1,000 gold. And I guess we'll do that. It's nearly full, so let's throw in another 1,000 for 3,000 total. Oh. Spirit of Giving! First feat in Specter Knight. Love that shit.
We Legion. Curios. Gold. Pay the up. Powerful we make.
By giving 4,000 gold, we can upgrade any one of our curios at any point in time to a new form, though they can only upgrade it once. The Dread Talon changes still to the Dread Talon, but instead of just unleashing a powerful close-range strike, it makes you immune to, well, not immune to interruptions. Some things can still interrupt you, although I believe it's very rare. I think it's like spikes and shit. Not spikes. There are specific enemies that can knock you out of it, or specific in-game obstacles that can knock you out of it. And it increases the attack range, doing it a little bit further, making it almost like a beam weapon. I don't have the money for that, but I love you very much, Legion. Liquid Samurai, are you here now? I really want to talk to you. I want to talk to you while I have the chance. The enemies in this area will change after every single stage. Not just after completing a stage, but just after entering and visiting a stage. This area will change. Every time you return to the tower, I highly recommend coming up here and talking to everyone. We did speak to everyone in that room, and I think there's one more place that we would like to go. Let's head on up this secret wall to find... Oi, I'm the Edge Farmer, oi I am. You think you're edgy, dead day, oi? I'll be the judge of that, oi will. Well, I am edgy. And there's some money for it, so by doing some sick nasty rail grinds, we can actually make our way across and just have a little fun. Now, by pressing a directional input when you jump in the air, we can actually do a trick. And that is a dark slide achievement, and it's a very fun one. We can also slow down the speed we get by holding a direction, and that also means we can speed up the direction we're going by holding a direction once we're grinding on these rails. You might notice something to the left there, which we are going to do. And right now, we are going to do it. For those of you who know, when I said I'm the best Specter Knight player in the world, I haven't played this game in about 5-6 months, so cut me some slack. I'm gonna try my best. Welcome. Few visit the endless parapet, but for the brave, I offer a brief diversion of my own design. As if the Enchantress has the time for diversions. I've been here far longer than she. I merely reward the odd seeker of thrills, and none harm me. Care to play my game? If you fare well, there may be a reward. Yes? Then we shall begin. Please board the platform. Horus is the first example of a very good minigame. I mean, there is one in Shovel Knight where you have to use your stuff, but I don't believe Plague Knight has a minigame at all. Horus is an ascent. If you look on the left side of the screen, you will notice that he is climbing the tower at the same time as us. This is a procedurally generated segment, or tower climb. If Horus catches up to us or we fall off of the screen, we will lose and start back at the beginning. We do not die, it does not count as a death, but we do not gain any of the money that we have collected, I believe. Or no, we don't gain the reward that he referred to us, that he was referring to. We do need to stay directly above this shit. There is not any reason to not just try to zoom on ahead, other than like, maybe you want more money, but like, hey, I ain't that greedy. Not on this character. You know, with Shovel Knight, I was greedy. With Plague Knight, I was a fucking terrorist. With Specter Knight, I'm edgy. I'm just edgy. You wouldn't know what it's like to be, and then have your parents. You don't know what it's like to have to move schools. Just make him a fucking teenager. All right, let's go, Specty. This is actually a very challenging thing. I'm going to be completely honest with you. But as I was saying, this area, this tower climb, is technically procedurally generated. Every new time... Actually, how do I describe this? There are segments of which have been planned out. That was awful. I should have bounced back and then gone down. Unfortunate. Segments have been made, and the segment's order is random, though the segments do differ depending on where you are in the tower. There are no checkpoints. Simply make it to the top or don't. You performed admirably, but the goal remains elusive. Perhaps you'd like to try again sometime. If I wasn't explaining it, I would have done it first try. That's my excuse. we'll go do an actual stage. Because I don't think everyone wants to watch me try that. Although I will succeed.
I always spend my gold before going to battle. That way I won't lose it.
Who the fuck asked you, man? Who asked you? Not me. I didn't fucking ask. Bone Clang. Yay, use my curios. Well, we do have 5. So we could go back. Now we have explored every room in the Tower of Fate. So what do we do? There's one NPC we haven't spoken to standing in front of the mirror. This is the Dark Acolyte. Hail, Lord Spectre Knight. Glory to the Enchantress. She has entrusted me to operate this dark portal. Cross through it, and you'll reach your target in a mere moment. Shall I prepare the magic mirror for your departure, my lord? Do it. This game's order is entirely up to your choosing. And yes, okay, it is 10 red skulls in every stage. We started off at the plains. The Explodatorium has Plague Knight. Lost City has Mole Knight. Iron Wheel has Treasure Knight. Flying Machine has Propeller Knight. Lich Yard has the Phantom Striker. Clockwork Tower has the Tinker Knight. Pridemoor Keep has the King Knight. And the Stranded Ship has Polar Knight. If we want to go by Shovel Knight standards, it'd be this one. Then it would be the Lich Yard, which has the Phantom Striker, not Specter Knight, by the way. Then it would be, I'll fucking remember, the Explodatorium, and then Mole Knight, and then the Iron Whale, and then Stranded Ship, and then the Flying Machine. However, fuck all of that. You know what we gotta do first. I mean, come on. Come on, are we pretending we don't know? Are we pretending we don't know what we're doing first? We're going to the Explodatorium. We just did Plague Knight. I need to show him who the true knight is. We literally just did Plague Knight. I definitely didn't make that up just now. We need to show him who the true knight is. So let's dash and slash. Oh, I love it. I'm a fucking speedrunner, dude. I'm sick and tired of Twitch acting for you bitches. I am sick and tired of pretending I'm not the fucking champion. I love that clip. Dododoya is the funniest motherfucker. Now, those other dirt blocks, the soft dirt, when we stand on those at all... You could do that? I was on the edge of that platform and it didn't move. When you stand on those platforms, that bitch will not move. Now, breaking dirt blocks by jumping on them does mean if you miss a jump, you will lose access to areas. And that can get very tricky. And that is why curios with Specter Knight are actually a little bit more important than they were with the initial few. Because this platformer is a much less forgiving one. However, you do have the ability to wall jump, so who the fuck cares? Because I can wall jump, bro! I can wall jump, I can wall climb. Eat my cock and balls, I'm the best in the fucking world. Stop. Don't eat my cock and balls, rat. I don't want it. Hey, a secret. You can just do whatever you want, man. And I like that the apples are rotten apples. Because of course we don't need real food. We just need death. We just need to sustain ourselves off of death. Exactly, yeah. Pink gem. The skulls in this game are usually in very obvious spots, to be honest. So, as long as you're opening your eyes, you're probably going to pay attention and find them. Specter Knight also has a very fun thing, and that is this little secret. Just about every stage has multiple walls that you can just climb over, which you will see in a moment. I gotta remember, I think it's the next screen or the screen after that. I can't actually recall exactly where. But this is, that we're seeing for the first time, a completely new stage. You might be noticing this right here. How do we get this? We can't jump for it. We need a curio? No! You just smack the shit out of the potion machine and get it. And then jump on up and go. I love it. And if you notice right there, just as Missy said, that is a wisp container, but it's a deep blue, if almost purple. That is our very first darkness wisp. I love the darkness wisp. I just love this game. I love everything about this game. Let's grab ourselves our darkness wisp and increase mask darkness. I can't speak. I just can't talk. We will increase our maximum darkness for curio use. We will also head down here and grab this gem because I want it and get more money. Throw myself across and we are good to continue onwards. We're now back into familiar territory. I mean, for the most part, it's pretty familiar, but you know, let's be smart. But this is where it was that I said you could just kind of jump over a lot of obstacles in this specific game. You can very much just climb over most things you come across. Not all of them though, and it's pretty obvious based on the fact that there is a lip on top of them, which is something I never really pointed out in Shovel Knight or Plague Knight because it kind of didn't matter. It wasn't gonna ever come up really. Like, it wasn't actively something that you were going to have to worry about during your basic gameplay or think about during your basic gameplay. Like, how do I get there? And the times that you could get somewhere, I showed those off because that's where a treasure was hidden. So, you know, if you're following along with this game and playing along with me, first of all, that's fucking awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you've been doing that. That's really, really cool, actually. Like, genuinely. That's awesome. But let's not die, and let's grab this red skull. That's why he's German, by the way, if you couldn't tell, because I like Marvel somehow, a thing that I don't care about. I just like Spider-Man. Eat the Spider-Man, man. My name is Miguel Morales. Ow, why did you hit me, bro? What the fuck, man? But seriously, if you give me a video game with good movement, you got me. I'm with you. And this game's movement. Oh. I literally cannot even fucking fathom just how much I love this game. I can't even fathom it, and I'm the one that loves this game. It's so very much just in my nature to just sit here, not say anything, put my fucking chin into my throat like I'm doing right now, and just... Oh, Specter Knight. Specter Knight. I'm gonna fucking blow them up. But the birds throw their potions into the flames, and then the flames spread out, and it's very fucking annoying, I cannot lie. I almost died because I didn't actually hug the wall. You do need to walk into the wall to climb, by the way. So if you're wondering if it's a mechanic that might get in the way, no. Let's move back a little bit so that way the next bird can come. I grab there and head on up. There is an annoying bitch here. And I still got hit by it. Because I did it too early. I got hit by the annoying bitch that I just complained about. I'm upset with myself. Pipes are a wall that you cannot climb. I hate that. I can climb pipe in real life all I want. What the fuck's the problem doing in this game? Specter Knight ain't got no grip strength. I mean, he is carrying a scythe. I suppose that's fair. But this is kind of the main battle mechanic of Specter Knight. You just kind of move back and forth in the air, hit everyone that you want to hit, and then you get a little bit of momentum. You can even do multiple slashes if you're really proficient with it, like I am. And, you know, I am just the best. As I've said, I am the best Specter Knight player in the world. I do have the world record for being the sexiest. Rotten apple, please. Sir? Sir, ma'am? Ma'am, sir? Thank you. Okay. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Something that I'm not often capable of, but, you know, I can every now and then. I can be smart. It's only 30 degrees in my bedroom right now, so I don't have the ability to speak or breathe. That looked like a secret vault, but it's just because the way that the tile map works. Ow, bro, what the fuck, man? Why did you fuck me? Stop it! Hey, a secret. Boink. We did already know the secret was here, though, to be fair, but it just looked different now. And more secret. I want to fight Kratos with Specter Knight. Can they put Kratos in this? Can I fight Kratos? Is Kratos in Showdown? I can't imagine he would be. But I also... I mean, I don't see why he would be, but I could imagine him being in it. I could come up with a reason for why he would, and that'd be a really fun fight, I think. His AI would be bad, though. Oh, if you don't know what Showdown is a secondary mode that was added, where I'm not going to cover it. I've talked about the fact that I'm not going to cover Showdown in this series, just because you can't really. It's kind of a nothing burger thing, at least in my opinion. Showdown's a very, you know, if you like it, you like Showdown. But for me, I'm just not a fan. It's basically a fighting game version of Shovel Knight. So, you know, you use the same combat mechanics and all sorts of stuff. Now, you might notice something off about this chest, and that it doesn't have a normal lock. That's because it's Mimic. But not our Mimic, so we can kill this guy with no remorse. If it was ours, we'd have to feel a little bad. But this one, he can go. I do still remorse, of course. You never want to kill the cutie baby, sweetie babies. Never want to harm the sweet peas. There's also that. You just break that door open, which I kind of tried to do, but I was bad at it. So let's not die to the flames or the heat stroke that I'm about to face. Oh, I healed. True. I did eat an apple just now. It's also fun because, like, Specter Knight stages feel so much longer than everyone else's stages do. You better don't. If you're wondering how we regenerate darkness, whereas that Enemies killed also also drop darkness. We have collected all 10 red skulls in the stage, which means we're at the end. And hey, look, a carcass. I'll take the bones, I guess. And let's drop down and meet our plaguey friend. Not so much a friend anymore, but...
What? Wow. Someone call the embalmer. This one's past its prime. What are you even doing here?
Show yourself. I've come to offer you the position of course alchemist to the enchantress. Join us and her army of invincible knights.
Oh, you don't say. Sounds important. Invisible knights? Tell me more.
You are clearly not paying attention. Perhaps my scythe will get through to you. Look at this plaguey boy! I hate seeing him not cutie. I miss when he was a cutie.
Hey, sir? Sir?
If I had pressed the square button there, I actually could have just not taken damage. I wanna claw him. I love when she scratches me, bro. That feels great. What are we talking about? Chat, you guys are so fucking weird sometimes. Genuinely, what the hell are you people talking about? Why are you talking about getting scratched? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Even though I agree. Well, we can tell by the potions that they're holding which one's the real one, because the ones holding the fake potions have a pink casing, or a purple casing, whereas the one holding the real potion has a blue casing. So if we just take our claw and slap him in the... Oh, I don't have any more claws. I ran out of darkness. What if I don't want to let him talk? I love that music so much. I love that music so fucking much, dude. I love that music so much. My good man, Specty, are you okay? Let the hunt begin. You can even see the explodatorium and its green goo in the background. Interesting, innit? Let's head back over. We're not going to talk to Red. We are not going to talk to Meech. We're not going to talk to Missy. If there's any enemies we can see here, we will talk to them. You're gold armor, but it's the same thing. Wisdom, we'll talk to you. The knights with higher bounties on the magic mirror are probably more difficult to defeat. So you say. I don't agree, actually. But look at the little soot spirit guys. They're just hanging out in a little cloak. I love them. If we head up here, we can see some new friends. New enemies have joined the table, including Plague Knight. After you beat a stage, for the first time specifically, I don't recall if this happens every time you re-enter a stage. The main enemy of that stage, if you beat the Clockwork Tower, you will find Tinker Knight. If you beat the Explodatorium, you will find Plague Knight. If you beat the Pridemore Keep, you will find King Knight. That person will be sat in the middle of this big table, which you should come across to and speak as it is for an achievement.
This tower sure is seeing a burst of activity lately. Business is booming. I'm having a blast.
Okay, pal. Hey, pal. What are you doing? The Explodatorium is definitely our only headquarters. Yep, you can always find Plague Knight there. He doesn't ever even go anywhere. I really promise. And when you talk to the minions, they will give you the money, so talk to them. It's a good way of getting some more resources. Hey, Creech. Same thing? Okay, what about you, old man? Well, I guess we can't talk to you. You're just a set piece, aren't you? Well, let's head back up over to the left here then, and see if there's anything new for us. Nope. Okay. The Liquid Samurai was there. With that being said... Hi, Manny. I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed episode 1 of one of my favorite video games of all time. What I think is the best platformer of all time and one of the top 5 video games of all time. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, Specter of Torment. Next time, we are going to complete many more stages and probably ascend that tower minigame that Horace had for us. Stay grounded and attack as quickly as possible. Your foes will fall in no time. Eat balls. Staying grounded is the worst thing you can possibly do, even though it's a fantastic maneuver. Flying around is so much more fun. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and Specty!
Can I kiss you in the face?